Let's see if this is going to agree with me. All right. Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh. Music player, lost levels, lore, videos. What is the Dark Chronicle? There's a lot of bonus content in this. Galleries. I probably have. Ooh, fan art?
Cosplay, concept art. How lovely.
Cosplay. Oh, amazing! Nice. Look at the banner. That's a great Raziel. Ooh, wow.
Get my scarf.
Get my scarf. Raina Odrin. I don't know. Ooh, lovely. Very nice. Well done. I don't know if we have anybody who's joined us quite yet, and that's okay. Maybe we need to give it a moment or two. Honestly, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and my protein shake. Kiwi, good morning. Kiwi, how you doing? Oh, we are a bit late to start, so nobody might have notifications, and our beloved Wendy has a migraine today and will not be joining us. It's kind of sort of vaguely the same map, too.
Loosely.
There's a lot of water in this place. Hey, Ozzy, how's it going? Just a reminder, folks, there's going to be a top of stream ad running here shortly, so by all means, take a moment, get yourself a snack and a beverage and all of that good stuff. I'm good. Got back from a wedding yesterday. Was brilliant. Got to see a whole lot of family I haven't seen in a while. Amazing. Hello, Herban. Good morning. Yeah. Top of stream. Take a few moments. I think I'm going to do the same. Hello, Kareem. How are you doing? I did not watch the end of the previous game. How did it end? Kane escaped through a portal and we chased him.
Yes. It ended on a massive cliffhanger.
It kind of appears we're in the past. We're not quite sure yet.
But it might be the future.
Right. We weren't expecting to finish the game all of a sudden. Today's second round of presidential election. Fingers crossed for you. We weren't expecting the game to end when it did. So we went on to the second game briefly, but I don't think saved. So it's entirely possible you'll get to see the beginning of the second game just like we did, all over again, which is fine. We should be able to progress long enough to actually save this time. The top of stream ad break is running, folks, so it'll be a couple minutes before we get started. Yours truly is going to down her protein shake and some coffee, and Alistair is finishing up a stroopwafel.
The stroopwafel.
The stroopwafel. And then we will continue yawning and make a start. We got home at a decent hour, given when it would have been cool. It really would have been nice to stay and hang out
Such
longer.
a nice night.
We had a great night last night. But we also got the last direct train home, and more importantly, it was super crowded and we got seats on the last direct train home. So we got home about
midnight.
A little before midnight. Yeah, exactly. Not so bad. It was very cool to see you as well,
Really
and Sarah,
cool to see you,
and so many people that we don't get to see often enough, which was very nice. And the venue is lovely. A little challenging in a humid summer, but the rooftop is really nice and fun to hang out.
We were at the Amelia Project live show last night, which was at Theatre Ship in London. And the brilliant thing about Theatre Ship is you know what it is when you know its name. Mm-hmm. It is a repurposed barge.
Cargo vessel, I believe, or something of that nature.
It's gorgeous. And on the walk down to it, you pass another much less gorgeous barge. And my brain was going, no, this is fine. This is artisanal. It's atmospheric.
This isn't a murder ship.
And Naomi just leaned across to me and went, it's not this one. Don't worry. And I was like, oh, thank fuck. Okay.
Nice Asian street food market next door. Yeah, and it's at Canary Wharf, so it's very convenient for those of us who live and come into Paddington. We just jump the Elizabeth line.
Canary Wharf is very weird now because it feels like
it feels like the investment bankers are doing a really good job of hiding their arcologies, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I described it yesterday as it's like the Starfleet Academy campus, but people are doing arms deals just next door.
Yeah, exactly. But there's lots of food markets and street food courts and places to sit out near the water and relax, and ridiculously expensive apartments, and arcologies of all the major banks. Lots of tall, thin buildings with lots of windows. Yes,
Yeah,
precisely.
I've never felt further down than I was there.
Well, I'm sure that's somewhat intentional.
Yeah.
Exactly. You walk past the shops of, oh, here are all the expensive bottles of wine they send the interns to buy when somebody closes a deal.
A mozzarella bar.
There is a mozzarella bar, as in they serve flights of different mozzarellas, which is a niche I never even knew about.
It's a niche of a niche.
Yeah, exactly. It was.
And yes, I'm looking it up.
You're looking it up. Yes, it was quite bizarre, but very cool. So, hello, we are back from the ad break. Welcome to the stream. This is Sunday A&M Arcology. So, an arcology is an invention of the cyberpunk genre. I first know it from Shadowrun. You may probably know it from Cyberpunk. But it is the concept of company towns in the future, i.e. very large buildings which claim to provide all the services for the business's employees that live there. They're company towns. They're just, sometimes they have a nicer veneer. So there are lots of not just restaurants, but shops and high-end shops and dentist's office and beauty services and etc. First encountered them in SimCity 2000, yes. I'm sure it is a much older concept. Shadowrun is where I know it from. Or specifically where I know the term arcology from. But yes, they exist on Canary Wharf, is in my view. All right, bonus. What does bonus mean? Oh, production story voice talent. Ooh, we'll come back to that. That sounds good. This is the bonus content gallery. There's lots of stuff.
Your needs. If what you need is cheese.
You just wanted to say that line because it was quite good. I'm very proud of you. Well, since we don't have a save game, I'm thinking we're going to have to start here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm looking up the menu, and brilliantly and somewhat disappointingly, it's not fucking mozzarella. What do you want from me?
There's a lot of kinds of mozzarella.
There's also about 15 of these things. There's one in Firenze. There's one in Duomo.
There's one in Firenze.
There's one in Malpensa, in Palermo, in Parlamento, in Torino. Yeah, this is actually the only one outside Italy.
Firenze. Put it on the list for Christmas.
I'm just leaving it.
Fine, I will go to a mozzarella bar in Italy for Christmas. That sounds like a plan. All right, let's play our game. Look at this font. Look at that. The like column T is very cool. I like it. Oh, I wonder if you can get this font.
Oh, I gotta bust out my All Citizens of Mercy albums. This is making me feel 90s. I love it.
This is the ending of the game.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined.
Hi, Sario.
Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kane. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer.
This is a much higher res version of the ending of the previous game.
Serve than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil.
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Kane. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
Oof.
That was wet.
Their agenda was the same as ours.
Chevron Goth encoded.
Right.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
I'll get to your question in just a second, Ozzy.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
This is Morpheus.
He's a bastard.
He's a time mage. Hopefully I'll get to... Oh, I love how we fade down to the eyes.
Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands...
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who
It really
you
does,
can
doesn't it?
act
Also,
you
hey,
are.
Rebecca.
I should kill you where you stand.
Mobius, not Morpheus, sorry.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you,
But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kane, some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
Says the time wizard.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kane has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold, We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Two words that do not belong together.
Is this the Vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me, sir? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Cain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Then you're in the past.
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Cain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how, I had not yet discovered.
Right, so let's talk about voices. That is the legendary Michael Bell as Raziel still. So, a brief background for those of you who missed it. Let's do a quick recap. Raziel was a member of the Sarafan. The Sarafan are vampire hunters of the world of Nosgoth. Cain, when he was human, became a vampire and then became the Pillar of Balance. That's what Mobius was referencing there. He, at the end of the first original Legacy of Cain game, Cain had to make a choice about, sacrificing himself to restore balance or staying alive and continuing as the Pillar of Balance. The game assumes you chose the bastard ending in the sequel.
Because let's face it.
You did. So Cain has served as a millennium as a vampiric master of this world. He has turned a significant number of people into vampires, including the former Sarafan priesthood, of which Raziel was a member. Raziel was Cain's lieutenant, and then Raziel got wings, and somehow that was important to Cain because it meant he threw him into the pit of despair / the lake of the dead. Vampires in this world traditionally don't deal well with water. Raziel is not dead. He is an undead vampire. Yes, I'm aware that sounds redundant, but it's true in this case. He feasts on souls. He killed all of his former brothers / vampire lieutenants of Cain in the years since he has died, and then sought to get his revenge on Cain himself. You saw twice undead, right? He's like a twice-baked potato. And you saw the final confrontation with Cain in Mobius's time chamber, where Cain has escaped into the past, where Raziel now is. You've just seen him encounter Mobius here in the Seraphan Stronghold. This character here is the Bordor? I can't remember what his name is. He's the one who killed the original 6 of the 9 pillars of Nosgoth's guardians and drove the remaining ones kind of twice-baked Raziel from now on. Yep, I love it. Killed the remaining ones and drove some other ones mad. It's the subject of Cain's game, that this was the leader of the vampires at the time. That's the quick and dirty version. We are now here in the second game. A second game which I'm convinced they literally stopped the first game early in development.
It sure seems like that.
Video game technology had improved so quickly during this period of time. So now we have all sorts of exciting things like color and idle animations, and as we will briefly see, combat moves. But these murals depict I'm calling him Bordor. I can't remember if that's correct or not. Bordor's killing of the original pillars. The ones who survived were Mobius, Malik technically survived, and Malik's job was to guard the pillars, and he didn't, and for that he got turned into an animated suit of armor, which was cool. I think it was this is Ariel. Ariel is the ghost that we have encountered in the past, hanging around the pillars.
All of her own.
Mordor is correct. I don't think misspelling it. That's fine. Thank you so much, Sario. I can't remember who else survived. It's been a very, very long time since I actually played since I played the Legacy of Kain games, but I'm hoping they're going to get a remake here pretty quick as well. So now we are in the past, in the Seraphan Stronghold. We do not seem to have our Soul Reaver blade any longer, so we're going to have to kick this old school. The fact that Morbius is willing to just throw his minions under the bus,
I could always get more guys. It's
cool
fine.
And also sus.
Isn't it, though?
Almost as if that's perhaps a different Mobius, I'm starting to think. So there's his idle animations, and his ass is still as excellent as always. So, off we go. Ooh, actual color. Ooh. I'll take an axe. That sounds good. Do I have my running around power? I do not. I don't... Of course, I have, no powers now. Alright. Here is a dude. I think I shall kill him.
That's a big axe.
Taste my blade, vampire!
You're dead now. I'm gonna take your sword because I like it better. Ooh, there's a bat. I wonder. He appears to just be cinematic. Cinematic bat. And a rat. I wonder if this is the game realizing, oh wait, we can put stuff in here that isn't actually interactable. Constrict, I think, is only an SR1 and never shows back up in any of the sequels. Oh, okay. I liked it as a power. Alright, let's try a sword. A sword. Oh, I just cut his head off. That was cool. Come here. I think I actually prefer the axe. Can I put this weapon down? I know, you killed Dumas for that power. You should be able to keep it. How do I put a weapon down? Ooh, so shift, view map. Okay, Seraphan Strongholds. There's the pillars. This time streaming the device. So it looks like we're headed for the pillars. Alright. Options. Control options. How do I put down a weapon? Jump, action, devour soul, crouch, block, auto face, R1. Look around, R2. That's good. Hang on. Crouch. Yeah, that's the same. Block, auto face. Glyph menu. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is free look. Because otherwise the camera angle seems to be locked. What's this? That's an artifact. Very well. Alright. Off we go. I want us to get to a point where the game saves, because this appears to be another an auto save.
An auto save situation, yeah.
It's crouch and throw to drop a weapon. Ah, well spotted. Thank you. So, it is in fact. But I think I prefer the axe. Kane has a history with axes. He has a pair in the first game called Havoc and Malice, and I have named superhero characters Havoc and Malice before. Ooh, the camera angle's really bad here. Okay. Oh, it takes my... There we go. That's what I want. Alrighty. So this is where I came in from. I got a door here. And I got a barred door here. Nope. Alright, so that usually means there's another dude I gotta kill. I missed TK. Ooh, what's this?
Prepare to die.
Sorry, not so much. This looks like Mobius' symbol. Alright. So that's how I came in. So this is how I have to go out. It's gonna be pretty easy to get lost in here, isn't it? Oop, what's this?
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Seraphan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
And now I fight! Ooh, multiple guys.
And then they fight!
Thank you. Oh. Well,
maybe not. How about now?
maybe I'll kill you instead.
Hey, Imogen.
Okay. Ooh! Where'd he go? Thank you for waiting patiently and only fighting me one at a time. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you. Please give me your soul. No worries. It's nice to see you. Alright, I'm all full now. I would like my original axe back, please. I've kind of been stuck with this sword now, it looks like. Conservation, yeah. These look like vampire heads, I'm gonna guess. Tried that twice now, hasn't worked, right? Exactly. Alright, let's do a quick recce around the square here. I think that's where it wants me to go, so let's not go there yet. Couch cushions! And this is where I came from. Yes, exactly. Which is also a room I didn't get to explore much, and that locked the door behind me. So, okay, fine. Anything else cool in the square? Other than lots of vampire heads on spikes. Let's look around a little bit. Not as much jumping and puzzles so far. I mean, it is a human stronghold, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, so... Oh, I guess that's where I came from? I thought I came from this corridor with the glass... No, okay. Yeah, isn't this where I came from? If this is where I came from, then there's the room with the... Yeah, okay, so... The vampire stuff was always for puzzles. Full
I'm liking
fair.
the Mission Impossible bongos on the soundtrack right now.
Sure, honey.
There were Mission Impossible bongos for a minute.
Were they?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, then there's another corridor here. There's a gate. Alright. Oh, that's very helpful of it. It says you have to go astral. I know. It's so much more brighter and more colorful. I mean, like, the stained glass is there, and Raziel has maintains his amazing ass. Folks, we have to run an ad break, it looks like, so why don't we take a few minutes right here before we go... Actually, you know what? We got a couple minutes before the ad break, and we have to go spectral. So let's go spectral here in the square and see what happens. Well, for one thing, I get the blade back. Oh my god, they made the souls into skulls, because of course they did.
Look at how fancy your sword is now.
Oh, and listen to the echo effect. Very cool. So yeah, let's have a quick run around in Astral real quick. See if there's anything cool that we missed. No. This is where we're headed, but before we go there, let's see if there's anything else neat. No, just skulls. All the skulls you can eat. They've gotten more dramatic with the contrast on the shifting too. What was that? Love his little dance move. Yeah, his little... I think it's very cool. Alright. So, this is where we're headed. But first, we're going to take our little ad break, everybody. So take yourself a stretch, get yourself a coffee refill, or a beverage of choice. Maybe you need to take some medication or have a snack, or maybe a pet in your household needs some care. We will be back in a couple of... Oh, I don't know. I'm not quite sure where he's run off to. We're going to take a moment or two, and we will be right back. Have a good one, Imogen. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Imogen.
We appreciate it. Enjoy your time.
Coffee?
Yeah. I have half a cup here, but I could definitely use a refill.
Okay.
It's the weekend, so we get nice fancy coffee.
Yes.
And this is the Pinon, I think, coffee that Kevin and Ursula brought us from New Mexico when we saw them in Luxembourg. It was now officially last month. May, the month of all the obligations, has now concluded. What was your question? No, thank you. I still haven't had my stroopwafel yet, so I will do that. And there's a banana here I should have as well. So yeah, yesterday was the Amelia Project Live show, which was delightful. It was very fun. The venue was lovely and atmospheric, though very, very warm, as one would expect from the hold of a cargo ship in a muggy day on the wharf. But we had a great time. We met up with Naomi and Reese and new to us friend Steve, and had some dinner at the market stalls on Cargo Dock in Canary Wharf, which was really fun. And then the deck of the ship was a nice kind of like bar seating area out on the water, which was very lovely. And the show was great. And the travel back home was successful. I mean, sometimes you can fail to leave Paddington, really, if you're not careful. And we didn't have to take the super slow, superly crowded with superly intoxicated people last train out, which was quite nice. So we had a lovely day. And also, I've started attacking the front lawn because it needs it. I should probably mow the back as well. We are, so we've been in our house about a year and a half now, and our own efforts just to control and remediate the lawns we have inherited have kind of hit a wall in terms of our level of knowledge and skill. And so it is time for professional assistance. So I've been doing a lot. We got some, people to come and take a look and give us quotes and things like that. And so we are doing all of the prep for professional people to come in and do things to make it better and to help it. And it's going to take 2 years, but that's okay, because most people would either just leave it as it is, and that's not the greatest, or they would rip it all out and put brand new grass in, and that's very expensive and not environmentally friendly. So we're going to take our time. We were in London too yesterday for Robbie's brother's wedding. They were best man. They did a great job. Fantastic! I'm so delighted. It's a bit of a shame that it's 5 a.m. here, so I won't be able to catch the stream regularly. It's okay, Sario. We appreciate that you're here now, and as we call it, Vodhalla, the VODs are always available, so please do help yourself. The lad is in wonderful rude health. He's a whole year old now, like we said on stream. He was a little spicy last night when we got home because, of course, we'd been gone for most of the afternoon. And it was also very humid, so we left the windows open, which meant there was a moth that came in that Twiglet was absolutely determined to defend us from by gallivanting across us at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it was he's a very industrious guy. He takes his responsibilities very seriously, and I appreciate that about them. But also 4 a.m., and then, of course, I woke up at 4 a.m. as he was doing all this, and the sky had started lightening, and I started hearing a bird, so it took me...
he heard the bird.
And then it took me forever to get back to sleep, so we were a little tired today, and we are a little sad, because our flight for LA has just departed, and we are not on it. But that is okay.
We told folks about the nearly completed escapade, didn't we?
So we have a dear friend who lives in Burbank who had extra tickets to this evening's Hollywood Bowl show of Dimension 20. And before we realized the issue, we were like, let's go! We can do this! We'll fly out for the show! Yes, the Dawn Chorus, very much so. And then I got my citizenship, which meant I didn't have a visa, which means I needed a passport, which means I needed a passport in 2.5 weeks. And to be fair, even with a technical issue, the passport arrived Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning or Saturday morning?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. But the flight had sold out. And there was only one flight that was going to be able to make it.
Otherwise, we would have been there for 2 more days.
Otherwise, we would have been stuck there for more days than we wanted to. But in preparation for this, I took Monday and Tuesday off work. So now I'm going to make a gigantic list of all of the life admin things I want to do that it's very difficult to do on weekdays when I'm working.
Just as a quick aside,
yes.
A friend of mine has just responded to the Twitch link with, "Oh, cool! I think I QA'd that game. It's possible you can still walk out of the world in the first room if you hit the right spot."
Amazing. Love it. It would have been... It would have been an absolute rock and roll trip, because we would have left Sunday morning UK time, arrived Sunday afternoon LA time, gone directly to the show, gone to sleep, and flown back the next day to be back on. We would have left LA Tuesday afternoon to be home. Monday afternoon LA to be home Tuesday morning UK. So we probably would have been completely exhausted, but I would have gotten to see if it's Jungle Down Bim or Fabian Seacaster who win this fight. So
also, this would have happened after the Amelia Project Live last night.
After you had gone to UK
and after
Game
I went
Expo.
to UK Games Expo on Friday. So this would have been a trip on a trip on a trip.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a lot. It still would have been cool, and if the flight had not sold out and we'd been able to buy
we would probably not be talking to you right now.
We probably wouldn't be here. We'd probably be at an airplane. But that airplane has now departed, so such is life. This is a fantastically gigantic cathedral.
Almost suspiciously fantastically
gigantic.
This
looks like
I love how all the columns are at an angle in the spirit world.
Moxie, I'm tired even thinking about it. Okay, I fully admit one of the reasons this trip tickled me so much is I am a person who has driven from San Francisco to LA for dinner before. So the idea of being able to say I had upped that into, well, now I've flown from London to LA for a show, tickled me. It tickled me.
It is also worth pointing out that Marguerite travels incredibly well, especially internationally. I've had to wake her up for takeoff.
Yeah, I just fall asleep. It's totally fine with me. I don't mind an international flight at all. Load my Kindle, and I'm good to go. All right. Ooh,
I
what
love that.
view.
From the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies.
Look at this gorgeous Gothic cathedral.
I how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Prepare to die.
Well, would you? This is not going well. Oh wow, I literally just ripped her heart out. Yeah. Okay. I love the big wide open space. The cathedral is gorgeous. That appears to be where it came from. There are so many enemies in here. I need to kill them all.
Die, fiend.
Come on, Raz. There we go. We're getting better. There's so many people in this cathedral. I'm gonna have to kill them all. That way I can look around.
Taste my blade, vampire!
Come on, Raz. It's hard to... There we go. You'll excuse me a second, I just need to feed.
Prepare to die.
Oh, you...
Robbie and I are playing Everdell while we watched. I don't know if you're board games people, but it's a good one. If you haven't encountered it yet,
I'm gonna stick with the sword.
The Dimension 20 Parlor Room show, their board game show, is getting pretty good. And Good Time Society, that Becca Scott runs, is about to do all kinds of, and has done a lot of game advocacy for a long time, is about to do a dedicated Blood on the Clock Tower series. I'm really looking forward.
We've supported on, helped crowdfund.
Because board games are a weird one. They're board games and war games are kind of like opera for me, in that they are directly adjacent to something I'm really into. But I've had a wide variety of terrible experiences trying to get into them. So while I've played some good board games, I also played Valley of the Mammoth and Died of Starvation 25 times, always on turn 3. And I've played a lot of games which take longer to set up than to play.
Yeah, you and me both.
And it's kind of like the Worldcon business meeting. That isn't my fandom, or in some cases, my kink.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement.
You're gonna run into yourself.
As reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade.
Beatified, what a
I was reminded
word.
of Kane's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement.
The Soul Reaver.
The Soul Reaver itself.
Oh.
Laid out like a holy relic. And broken. Apparently in the battle between William and Kane. I had not thought such a thing was possible. Until, of course, Kane shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down.
Oh, I think
Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade, embracing its twin, its mirror self. The Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused, and for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kane who led you here, not I. While you curse me, The only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and
I found the
assist
cat.
you. Cain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand.
Oh,
This
now
was
you're
none of my
scared.
doing. I have sought
We
only
just
to
bopped
aid
him on the
you
head,
in your
didn't we?
righteous quest.
It looked like
Why,
it.
you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Cain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant.
Ugh.
And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Cain is waiting for me.
Go then, Raziel. Seek Cain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
Oh, so he takes that, which is the justification for taking my health meter away.
Yeah. My little blue assassin.
I still have no option
To say.
to save.
Given we're an hour in, I'm slightly concerned.
Looks like we can go back in here. Nope, it's not going to let me go back in here.
My voice from inside. Fuck off!
By
So
God,
this was the legendary Janos Ordrin,
There we
reputed
go.
to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villagers below. His reign of terror ended when the Seraphim finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of
the Heart
Darkness.
of
Was
Darkness.
supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Seraphim therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Seraphim, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
The Heart of Darkness is an item you can get in the original Legacy of Kain.
Oh, really?
Yes. I believe it's the, here, have your health meter back. I like that they're giving us lore in all of these little side chapels. It is. This game's dialogue is very wonderfully casually horny. Ooh, there's a door there. Janos Aldrin. I'm having a memory about Kane 2. I believe he was a character that you met. I can't remember. So it doesn't let me go in here anymore. Well, my health meter is dipping. See? I need to go kill somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go in the astral realm. I'm going to eat a bunch of spirits and then have my full health and then go back into the physical realm and take that health with me. It's a lovely hack. It's Janos. Yeah, it's Janos Aldrin, is my understanding. Well, there's no... So how is it that I summon the Soul Reaver then?
Taste my blade, vampire.
Oh, okay. Ooh, listen to how it sounds. Interesting. Okay. Another courtyard. Nice view.
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Cain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been.
Look at the wings.
What a vile phantasm I had become.
Referenced in the...
Wow.
A profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
But first, some assassins.
As a treat.
Ah, okay. Interesting. See, it's not my health that gets restored, it's the sword. You see that?
Oh, so the sword's constantly hungry.
I wonder if I have to feed the sword enough that it'll actually feed me. Crouch, then drop, okay. Right? Turio. Rahab. Oh, I can go that way. Malkaya. That's a door I can't get through. Duma. Wow, that's an interesting image. I think that's the door. The arousal meter? It might start feeding on you if it fills. Yeah, there's no way of knowing. Zephon. We'll have to figure it out. And then look at me! I'm holding this. I'm not holding the Soul Reaver. That's my symbol. But look how my armor invokes the wings again.
Yep.
And look how I get a statue and everyone else gets a mural. Very interesting. Okay, what are we caught up on? Alright, so that's the door we came in. Oh no, I think this is the door we came in. He was a paladin. Very much so. I saw a, like a passageway. Just my orientation's a bit off. Was it here? Maybe it's through here. No. Let's try through here. This may have been the way I came in. It is the way I came in, because there's a sword. Alright, I went the wrong way. That's fine. Let's look around. There's that upper gallery. But there doesn't seem to be any way up there. Oh no, look! I wonder if that's...
Interesting.
If me using this sword... Interesting. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, here we go. Here's this corridor. There we go. Oh, the camera angles are a little rough here. Whee! Alright. Now I'm in this upper gallery. Okay. And here's a door. Where are all the guards? I'm hungry. Oh, that's a big double door. Hang on. Let's try the trick. If I go through here, I should have some souls I can feed on and a way back to the physical. Harvester of Souls trophy earned. Okay, I'm going to try something real quick. So that's the trick. Give me a second. I want to stall here for a second. If you have the Soul Reaver out, even if your health meter is at full, it eats it.
So it puts the sword on.
Oh no, it still looks like I'm losing health. Let's try again. Hang on, I want to try something again. So I'm going to return to full health. Return to the physical plane. And not have the Soul Reaver out. I want to see if my health meter continues to drop. Doing a little bit of learning through experimentation here. We'll give it a moment or two and see if my health meter continues to drop. It looks like it is. Dropping anyway. Yep, it is. Okay, well, fine. Now we know. I've lost the nifty cool, hey, if your health is full and you have the sword, then you don't lose health thing. Okay, where am I now? Ooh! How much prettier that is.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Kain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
Yes, but can I save the game yet? I really hope this is auto-saving. Let's take a look at the map. So I am now at the southern lake. What is that? And how do I get there? Okay, question number 1. Can I swim? Because if not, this is going to be real short. I see stuff over there. I see a waterfall. I see lots of waterfalls. And I see something over here. I want to go over here. Well, let's find out if I can swim. Yes. Yes, I can. Alright. Oh, and there's fish! Ooh. Alright. Yeah, just like before. Okay.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Save crystals.
Save crystals. God, the first save crystal is 2 hours in.
What is this?
Ooh, someone was very angry that Lara Croft got lots of cogs to play with.
Ooh. Some sort of like lock or something. Yeah, this is a 90s game, alright. There's save crystals. Alright, so I'm supposed to go that way, so I am of course going to ignore it. What are you? These have the look of things I can light, but not now. I've seen a couple of these. Okay. Yeah, that's my guess as well. Alright, let's go swimming some more. Always swim behind the waterfalls, you know? There we go. We don't... What's this over here? It's just the door? Yeah. Don't have to swim down so far, Ross. Come up here. I want to see what this is. Don't go chase! Anyway, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, what is this?
I did not yet possess the means to unlock this barrier, but this enigmatic symbol was clearly the key.
That's some sort of... You must have this power to open this door, it looks like. And I don't have anything approaching that power. Well, hang on. What about in the spectral realm? Does anything change? No, I can't even interact with it. No significant change that I can see, other than there's that beacon. Right? Can I... No! There's no water in the spectral realm, remember? Ooh, what's this?
Oh!
I think this is just the way to become physical again. But what is this? Is that a slua? Yep. Man, I miss having teeth. Ooh, slua have blood now.
And seem to jump far more obligingly into the doom snood.
Mm. I think this is the way I wanted to go anyway because it's through that that door. And also, the Reaver doesn't get that other meter. I don't like that we're calling it the arousal meter, but it may be accurate. Okay, I think I have to become physical again. Because there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go here. But I love that there are, like, places to become physical underwater. Oh, here we go. This looks like where I'm headed. I mean, it's just not great, right? No, Raz. Come on, jump. Swimming controls remain annoying. Alright. So, now where am I? There's a fire-looking thingy over here. No, I haven't... Ooh, what's that? Look, that's one of those big weird crystals!
Yeah, it is.
Like in that other time chamber. What is this? Ooh!
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
Yes, please. Yay!
That is 90 minutes in.
90 minutes in and we get save points.
Damn, dude.
Alright, folks, we have to run another ad. It's starting in 3 seconds, so I'll make this quick. Here, stare at the lovely, lovely save point, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Do you want more coffee?
I would love another coffee refill if
I'll
you
get
please.
you a cup. I'll get you some bottled coffee.
Can I hand you the banana peel?
Of course. Hey, Baba.
Hi, sweetheart.
He's hearing people moving around outside.
Are you hearing people outside? Well, it's a lovely day, and I intend to do some more gardening work after stream as well. Yes, Twiglet is here. Oh, careful.
Get some salt on that, giving it coffee.
Salt?
Salt, red wine, we have one.
Just put a napkin on it when you come back. It'll be fine. Hi. Do you want some? Oh, I bet he's going. I bet Twiglet's like, where's my play? Oh, I like how he cracks his back. Oh. Oh, today is also the Tadley Treacle Festival, which I don't know if we're going to attend or not. But they do apparently have a dog agility show, which sounds amusing. Hi. Are you hearing people, Bubba? Yeah. Here's our neighbors doing gardening things. 90 minutes in for a save point. Stop giving me crochet ads. I can't afford another hobby. I hear you. 90 minutes into a save point. Good grief. I just want to make sure I got it right. Yeah, I did. Southern Lake. A local wiener dog race. How sweet. I'm gonna try something. If I do this, can I, like, restore my health and then save? Are there any souls floating around on the lake? There do not appear any souls floating around on the lake. Well, there have to be, because otherwise I can't get back. Interesting. Well... Alright, let's drop down below the lake. Woo, that's a heck of a lake. Alright, there we go. I miss having TK. Alright. No. Alright. So, that's where we need to go. There's something over there as well. This little outcropping here. There we go. The swimming controls just really aren't very fun. What's this? I don't know what this thing is. Hi, KP! Alright, so we've hit the save point. Thank you. There doesn't appear to be, like... Well, there's this. But I don't see anything I can, like, jump up on. Like, there's no way out of this valley so far. And whatever this is...
That's a hatch, man.
Right, but it's closed. There was that hatch elsewhere that we opened. Let's go back there. But now that we've saved the game. Raz! Okay. There we go. Okay. Where does this lead? Here. Whatever that fire thing is. More with those fire things I can't do anything with yet. Isn't this one of the things I opened?
I thought so.
Yeah, I opened this. So let's swim through here. Oh no, that's where I escaped from. Let's go over here for a second. Yep, okay, that was the thing I opened. And it led me through to the save point. So there's got to be something else through here that I missed. Door. Back up. I don't know if I can swim backwards. Raz, you're frustrated. Alright. You're not a great swimmer. Yeah, this is the stuff we saw in the spectral realm, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, so through here. That's the gate I opened, and then we came through here, and then we found the save point. Let's stay along the lake floor and see if there's anything else under here. Doesn't look like it. Gosh, the visibility's nonsense, which you would kind of expect in a lake. Alright. So there's gotta be something we can do. Probably with this, is my guess. Let's go up. Okay. We don't appear to be able to do anything with this. We saved the game, so let's go this way. Oh, well, there's a dude.
I had only just escaped the stronghold. I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place.
We can tell.
Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Nice foreshadowing. Do you remember how to fly, Raziel? There we go. Oh, dead vampire.
Die, fiend! Die!
Yeah, see? It's the Soul Reaver that's getting the energy, not me. Literally staked vampires. Oh my gosh, he has a gun!
What?
He had a blunderbuss!
Over there!
Okay. Part of me still wants to see what happens when this happens. We're going to conduct this experiment. I want to see what happens when I fully overload this circle. So I know if it's bad or good. See?
That's a blunderbuss, my guy.
Okay, the circles become red. I don't know what that means. That was fun. I'm not doing a very good job of exploring couch cushions. Am I attacking the birds, or are they just spontaneously apparating?
I think they're spontaneously apparating.
I'm not quite sure what's happening here. No, it's spontaneous. See? Oh no, it eats my health.
Oops.
It sent me back. Interesting, alright. So, you can only use the Soul Reaver so much. What's in here? Nothing. It's just water. It looks really neat. Alright, so now I need to find a place to become physical again. This looks right. The music's really neat. Okay, I need a sword. It's gonna penalize me for using the Reaver too much. I need to carry a sword. What is this place? Looks like it should be something I can light on fire, but I'm not. It has very Witcher vibes with the terrain now.
It really does.
I love how there are just staked and destroyed vampires lying around everywhere. Yeah, see with the birds?
Get him!
Oh no, it's a doggy! Don't make me kill the doggy! Also, it's nice that, you know, when I kill these things, I get to eat, as opposed to the soul, the sword. Oh, here's another! Astral checkpoints, I think of it. And these brazier thingies, I bet I can give them fire.
Wow.
Yeah, the birds just spontaneously...
I love that. I love that you are so goth you spontaneously generate birds.
Get it!
Get it? Excuse you.
Rude. That was rude.
That was really freaking rude. I don't want to go up this way yet. I'm exploring. There could be something behind this waterfall. There is not something behind this waterfall. Failure of game design. That's the way I came, isn't it? Okay, I've turned around the wrong way. So you kind of got to pick your battles with the Soul Reaver, or you got to allow sufficient cooldown time. I love that you quote TikTok audio at each other. Yes.
Over there!
Yeah, see, he's using a full-on blunderbuss. I love this music. I have no idea. I think I'm trying to find my way.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kane's derelict empire. They seem to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Imagine. Imagine! I'm gonna have to close the curtains, I think. I don't have enough contrast right now.
And that's with all the added... I'm really grateful for the lighting shift in this game.
Yes, I mean, it's so much better than it used to be, but it's still... I mean, it is a very bright June afternoon, so I just need a little bit more contrast on the TV. There we go. I think that'll do it. Ah, excellent. So it has to be ruthlessly wiped out nicely, right? I mean, how do you do that? Oh! Some kind of beast.
Prepare to die.
Thing I will say is normal swords aren't nearly as effective as the Reaver is at combat. Oh my gosh, I can't even see her. Excellent, alright. Last time I came in... I think I'm still in the outer ground of the fortress is what's happening here. Oh, I love this music. Do I have to hold it down, maybe? Yes. Casual back kick.
The pillars of Nosgoth.
Here they are.
Pristine.
Oh my god.
Whole and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state. Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy
Oh,
them.
good word.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kane. Though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me?
Yes.
Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kane. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kane? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kane. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed.
Yep.
In this instant,
Ariel,
the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian.
This game is in fact quite up its ass. Oh shit.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it.
Look at him. He looks corrupted now.
There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly.
No.
30
What?
years hence.
They can't hear
presented
over
with a dilemma.
him being in the tube.
Let's call it a two-sided coin.
That's literally what it was.
If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Oh, fuck you. I've had that statistic in my head for 20 years.
I love that speech.
It's a billion coins a billion times, by the way.
I love that speech. Sometimes it lands on its edge.
So to be clear, Cain has just told us he is a bad guy, not the bad guy.
That's correct. So, Cain's point is that he was born as Ariel was murdered, at becoming the new pillar of balance. But whoever calculated Ariel's murder knew that it would throw the entire circle into chaos and would corrupt the pillars.
So
Cain had nothing to do with the corruption of the 9 pillars. He was just destined to be the 9th.
So Cain was born bad.
Was
through
born
no
corrupted.
fault of his own.
Exactly. And so what he's trying to do is, I think, sick Raziel on the true source of the problem in the hopes that it unravels the whole situation. Because that conflict he talked about at the end, the coin, that's how his game ends. He is found by Mobius and is sent to kill all of the guardians of the pillars to restore them, but then doesn't kill himself at the end and give up his life so that a new pillar of balance would be born. The original game gave the player a choice. You picked. The sequel assumed you picked the selfish option, which I love! That is a brilliant point of psychology. And Cain's point is, I never really had a choice. The corruption was going to force me to pick to endure anyway. And whoever orchestrated Ariel's murder wanted that as their end result.
Oh, that's delicious.
Isn't it amazing?
So he is not in any way excusing the terrible shit he's done.
He's just saying, I never really had a choice.
He's contextualizing.
Yes. I'm going to go
One of
astral
my
here at the
favorite
pillars.
things in the world is when at the end of an act 2 of a 3-act story, the bad guy goes, so here's why I'm doing this.
Yeah. Where the whole premise is.
So the reason why he's really
Reset.
got no interest in fighting you is that he wants you to find who did this and stop it.
Yep. There's a little bit more to it. Like he said, this is something you have to go discover for yourself. There's another secret. And if I'm remembering correctly what the secret is, we've already been heavily foreshadowed about it.
Is it that we're actually the king?
I don't believe so.
Because I picked up some hints about that.
And then I have to find how to become physical again. So yeah, now think back to the game where
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Notice the symbol on these pillars. It's the astral symbol pillar. Hope they're going to give me a chance to become physical soon. Oh, the Slua ate the soul. No, I'm really not interested in fighting all of you. There we go.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Perhaps the birds who are constantly disappearing? I wonder if these are like checkpoints. I need to find another save point because we're at the 15-minute mark. I don't think I can go up here. No. Someone is watching you. I.e., if you've missed that the birds have been disappearing before now, please note that the birds are disappearing.
Did you ever see Space Above and Beyond?
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Just 1 second. Get myself something else. We got time travel. Of course we got prophecy. And also, we've got one more ad break to run. Let me see if I can snooze. Do I have enough snoozes to get us through? I do, but let's give it another moment. He was kind of always blue. It's just now we can actually see it.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at the, like, fossils and ammonites on the floor here. What is all of this?
What?
What are... Alright. You need to die first. little blue assassin. What is this place? Well, hi, Bubba. Are you being helpful? I can tell. They don't have souls, notice? Oh dear, are we seeing birds? They have little sparks, but they're different.
They almost look golem-y, like the spark is powering them.
Right? I need to give it a minute. I'm going to sit here a minute. Folks, oh, hang on. I'm going to trigger the snooze.
One of the folks I saw at UKGE, who has had a very, very big show, has just tweeted, "It's the final day and we're running some amazing deals, including everything is the same price as yesterday, but we have less of it now. Please help us continue that trend."
Love it. Okay. Where am I? What is this place? Somebody's calling me. Is that the pillars again?
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel. Do not be deceived.
Oh my god.
My ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Your silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Yep.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present, here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed? Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain
You guys
who
seeing it?
destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one.
Not you, not Kane, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But
See it?
beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kane is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you.
That's what AO3 is for.
Pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul Reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kane's blood belongs on your hands.
Kane indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form, but if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kane destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
So I'm seeing two things. First,
Hold on. Let me go to the save point.
So I'm seeing two things, and I'm suspecting a third. The two things I'm seeing are the very us-looking figurine. Doesn't that look like the sword?
Well, yeah, it's a poster.
On the mural.
Yes, let's go look at the murals, shall we? So that's the blood curse. Okay, let's see if we can start from the beginning here. So they seem to repeat. Alright. So that's where we came in. So, blue-winged angelic-y creatures with the Soul Reaver fighting something.
Yep. Who looks a lot like Kane.
Fighting something. Blue-winged Soul Reaver holding creatures or some kind of mage.
Yeah,
driving them down.
The thing I was trying to say was that looks like it's standing in the middle of the pillars. And yes. I don't know whether that means it's embodying or destroying them.
And then we have some sort of bloodlust curse being caused onto the blue people with wings.
Apparently via a volcano.
Becoming... And then we have somebody trying to defend them with the Soul Reaver from the curse, it looks like. But I fell in the water. So, the other thing to note... well, let's see if I can... I gotta get myself out of here. Hold on. Oh. Look at where the pillars go.
That was going to be...
sure seemed...
Destroy Kane.
That was going to be my other point. That the pillars seem to go directly around Howard here.
Yeah, the pillars are pinning Howard in place. I think that's his name now. His name is Howard.
And I don't know whether he's kind of grown around them, or like you say, whether they are containing him.
I do believe they are pinning him in place.
And if they're containing him, then I think we know who's been trying to get the pillars destroyed.
I'm about to lose my physical form here. This is basically where we're going to end the game for the night.
I love that you're about to lose your physical form as we're about to finish. That feels delightfully
Right?
symmetrical.
Oops. Wow, especially since I just messed that up. But yeah, the pillars sure seem to be pinning the Elder in place, don't they? Oh, these swimming mechanics are horrible!
Oh, Howard. What you doing there, little buddy? Trying to run the world? Trying to be all squamous and rugose?
So Mobius also serves the Elder, and they don't like vampires. God damn it, Raziel! Stop! It's a little tiny jump. I know you can make it, my dude. Anyway, let's go ahead and end here. Let's see if I can get to solid ground. And let's end the stream here. Well, we've learned a lot, haven't we?
We really have.
It'd be nice if I could get back up here. There we go, Raziel. Oh my god, child. Alright, we're definitely ending here. We'll load back in next week. Ah, well, that was a lot to learn.
So we found out why we've been brought back. We found out that Cain isn't bad. He's just drawn that way. And
Cain is Jessica Rabbit makes a great deal of sense to me.
And we are possibly the reincarnation of the original race vampires were built on.
Sure seems to be the case. Kind of might explain why Cain freaked out when he saw the wings, huh?
Plot and surface textures. This game really does have everything. And the most 1990s sound effect ever for the sword, which I do love.
Ooh, that's climbable. That would have been nice.
Shall I tell the nice people where they can find us?
Yes, so we are back to normal streaming. We will be on Wednesday night. We have no idea yet what we're playing, but
we're zeroing in on a couple of strong options.
But we've got some options. Strange horticulture
or potion craft, or strange potion craft. One of the two.
Precisely. Well, there'll be some sort of fun game. It'll be fine. We'll be oh, excuse me, this annoying slew of blood. There we go. On Wednesday night, yep. And then on Friday, the full lid will be out. No idea what's in it yet.
Oh, I do.
Good for you.
There's some stuff.
Yay, stuff.
I think we might be talking about Amelia Project.
Sounds good. Strange potion culture. Exactly. And then we will be here next Sunday, where we will do a little bit more exploring around the chamber, Howard's Chamber.
Howard's Chamber.
And all these new things that we have learned about what's been happening and what's been causing things.
Raziel and his undead ass and his
who might be the actual source of all of this nonsense. It's such a fun game.
I'm enjoying this.
Such good detailing. So many cool things.
Such immaculate 90s goth kid vibes.
I know. Exactly. So, thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We will see you on Wednesday if we see you on Wednesday, or we will see you here next Sunday if we see you here next Sunday.
See you then, folks. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been Raziel's buttocks. We'll see you next time.
It's always difficult to learn about your family, isn't it?
I know, right?
I know. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you soon. In 20 seconds, because then we'll hit the 2-hour mark. I can run around for 2 more minutes, right? 40 seconds. It's fine.
Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Exactly.
He's a big, squamous, tentacle-looking Cthulhu-y dude.
Oh, here we are in the astral realm.
I think we're at 2 hours.
It's fine, but now I'm down here where... Oh, wow, I can become visible.
Carefully, Raziel.
I'm going to stand on your eyeball.
You're walking on my eyeballs, Raziel.
I'm going to walk on your eyeballs. Yeah, see? The pillars. The corrupt pillars. Tread carefully, i.e. you're slipping from my grasp. Well, sucks to be you. Have a great one, everybody.
Thanks, folks. See you next time.